Just in front of the crib, chilling. I had to show the view. The view is just amazing.
Onto the drip clean on the track.
Damn it, girl.
Pick up my stone, don't never let it go. You push so hard, intense pain in your soul. We could do a couple lines. Are you sure you're feeling fine? You say what's yours is always mine. Just be scared, I'll take the time. Try so hard you break your spine. Drum without you say I'm fine. Funny cause you know I'm lying. Yeah, girl, you know you're mine. Fighting all night without you. Fix us, I wish I knew how to. Turn pain into your loud tune. You can play me all through your house room. Frustrating, I hate it. Explain it, no faking. Love making, you're tasting. My patient, erasing. Love making, you're tasting. My patient, erasing. Said, I'm a sad boy, I'm a goth boy, girl. I'm a sad boy, I'm a goth boy, girl. I'm a sad boy, I'm a goth boy, girl. I'm a sad boy, I'm a goth boy, girl. Don't look so sad, please, you know you are my world. Don't look so sad, please, you know you are my world. I'm a sad
Going too hard at the beginning because I know I don't have a lot of tricks. I got like a little bit of in the bag, but it's just terrible.
Bitch, I be poppin' shit, 18, that's on my wrist. Read my brothers in the pen, out they left, don't trust a bitch. Came up from the gravel, hot ships I had.
Body variant. Exchange. I do that a lot because that's how I practiced at first, and I'm stuck. Just have this giant chip on my board, so every time I flick here, it's just not happening. There's like tape and stuff here that I try to put. I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing the same thing as everybody else. Flip towards that big top side. You know, make sure you got that like rolled ankle, but not rolled. And then yeah. Go right back. Make sure I jump high enough. That's what my problem was a while back. It wasn't jumping high enough. I would never jump high enough, and it was just the worst. Sorry if this is muffled too, because I know class probably doesn't help. You know, it probably makes it like 10 times worse or whatever. Sorry. Give another one. See if you guys can give me any tips on this, because I've been stuck on kickflips for a while. I mean, I've been trying out, what was it? Pop shelves mixed with a kickflip, what is 360? I don't know what it's called. It's just this way, and while doing this. So, this. So you start off and hop from here, and then you're already flipping, and then either that or the full rotation of 360. So I don't know. Again, with the body really. And here comes the rocket kick flips.
Oh, let's go ahead and do this first, though.
angle of the fidangle.
That was a good one. I like pull more with my back foot though. I don't know why.
And into mad stuff. Alright. Oh, can you hold on to it? Can't do it. I keep like turning sideways, so there's no way for me to roll it out. Plus, this is kind of rough ground. So. I'm just gonna call it at that. So first, I'm just gonna put this one like we already did.
You guys have seen that?
Then we're gonna go ahead and try to pop this. Yeah, we're gonna try to clear it up. And he did it! Gang, gang.
So, as you can see, not super talented. Like having fun, super creative. Just gotta have fun. Yeah. I don't know. I can do a couple manual tricks and stuff, like 180s, and I can do a couple things like that. Like, I might as well throw, some of those tricks in at the end of the video or after this, or maybe even before this, whatever. But yeah, you just gotta go ahead and keep going, keep having fun. The thing that sucks is trying to maintain and skate every day, because like, yes, there's like the weather, and that stops you and doing all that stuff, and then not even just that, like your life, you might have other things other than skating. Like, so just in general, I understand, But yeah, if you like skating, if you, I don't know, just have fun skating, keep doing it. Find some time to do it. Hello. I mean, yeah, you might get hurt, The thing that I tell people all the time about being scared and not wanting to do it because they don't want to get hurt is know your boundaries. Like, just know your skill level, You gotta know what you can go for. Don't try to bite off something that you can't even, you haven't even taken the steps to thinking about yet. So, that probably helps a lot, just in general, like, because I didn't hear that, but I knew a long time ago trying to go ahead and start. But trying to go ahead and like bite off, let's say, a bigger ramp or like a drop in or something. Like, I remember my first time dropping in, like, it was story time. Story time. Okay. Yeah, but my first time trying to do a drop in, it was terrifying. I remember me just trying to go ahead and like wrap my head around the fact that it was like, okay, yeah, you can pump in the bowl for a little bit and like get that feeling, and then like eventually, kind of get into that bigger drop in or whatever, like actually dropping in. But there was a couple different like layers to it too, so we had different like options at the skate park that I was at. But and yeah, it's Jenks Skate Park, McCoy Stadium. I don't know if you guys know that. Providence, Rhode Island. Not even Providence, Pawtucket. But yeah, that drop-in, pretty nice. And I'm not talking about the big one, if you guys know what I'm saying. It was like the one in the bowl. That bowl drop-in, every single time, it was just terrible. But the lead up to that, I tried to go ahead and do some of those side ones, some of the like little mellow ones, try to just work my way up. you know, man, I was killing it on all those little small ones, and I was just on every one other than that one, I just was doing an amazing job. And then as soon as I went ahead and worked my way up to that one ramp, it was like, okay, well, time to drop in. And I'm just like, okay. Like, of course, the momentum was still there and everything, so I'm like super scared. I go for it, bust my ass, and I think it was I leaned too far back, and that's what it was for most of the tries. It was me leaning too far back, or like if I didn't lean too far back, I went too far forward. And mind you, sometimes like the forward falls were way worse than the backwards falls, in my opinion. Only because the backwards falls, I was like, it was kind of like a manual. Like I would go ahead and be manualing on the curve. So like mid curve, I'm fucking manualing in my like, I didn't slap down hard enough, so like I immediately just kind of hit this like, okay, I'm just gonna go off, and then like, ha ha ha, still be leaning, like kind of sliding my tail or whatever it is, and like, yeah, it was just, it would turn into this manual that I couldn't control because it was too fast, and then I would like shoot out, well, the board would shoot out, and then I was on the floor on my back or on my side, whatever, and yeah, hit my elbow a bunch of times, hit a couple things, hit my knee, yeah, there was a bunch of falls. Ultimately, I don't even think I ended up wrapping it up that day. I don't think I ended up like beating the mini ramp or whatever, like that drop in. I was not able to drop in that day. I had a couple that were skittish. Like I rode down fine, and then I ended up like basically skipping, like I would trip off of the board. So like there was nothing wrong with me dropping in on those ones particularly. It was just the end. I couldn't roll away with it for some reason. Speed wobbles, whatever it was, I don't know. But yeah, I didn't go ahead and land it that day, and it was just the worst. Like I was never able to go ahead and go back. I still have not gone back to go ahead and try that particular drop in, but I've dropped in different places now. So like that one drop in though, whew, anxiety to the T, because I was there for hours just trying to get that drop in down, and it was just terrible. It was just one after the other, fall, slam, and it was just, oh god, bro. Like I was so determined to get it done, and I still didn't even walk away with it. But ended up getting it done on a ramp that's out in Providence. It was like a half pipe or whatever, and it was like pretty mellow park, but everything else inside it was pretty advanced. So like I don't know, I remember me just kind of having my friend there too, and me just going for it, you know. You can't really go ahead and hold back, and anxiety wasn't the same because it was a different one, but at the same time it still was like still prevalent because I was like, oh god, like it's a drop-in. But yeah, skating. I love skate. If you guys enjoyed this little story time, let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably round off this video soon. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a couple more clips in, you know, before we end it off. And yeah, let's go ahead and do some clips. But other than that, you get this nice little run in, and then you go ahead and you have to deal with that to hop over. And then if you clear it, this little like jump type ledge thing right here, and if you clear that, this goes downward, so like you can get like this nice little air effect, you know, gain momentum, and down leads you into the street. If you get enough, you can go ahead and probably hit a, I don't know, power slide or something, get out of there. finger flip off the hill. Finger flips off the hill, my guy. Kinda wanted to give up on that, so I'm gonna. Sketch. Oh my god. Lift up your feet, mate. Give it an actual try, mate. Rolled through that one. There's a lot of tracks. I'm worried about this. Land it. There's a slope to it, folks. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Life. This is how it be. No parking. I think that's what it says. Yeah, no parking. Oh my god. And the better today. Alright, though. We're kind of getting to the end of this sesh. The sun's coming out. It's looking beautiful. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And alright, you guys see that gap? Alright. It's taking me a little bit to land this now. Slid my ass out right there. It's okay. Because we did it, gang gang. We did it. This is the slab that I used to skate on. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of wax. Look at the slide. Alright, that's enough shenanigans for one day. I might see you upstairs, might not. Have a great day. Remember, each and every one of you are loved, and you are enough, you are loved. That's all I gotta say. Have a wonderful day. Love you guys. Peace.